Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Carter Nolan is behind the camera.
Once again.
Yes, so this video is going to be a little different than what we normally do with our Jets content. For example, I will not be doing live game reactions because it is just a more grueling schedule in comparison, especially when we have to put it up against the Jets schedule where there is overlap. So I decided that while I review games, these will be shorter than normal, the normal game reactions, for example, but the trade-off is they won't have live game reactions. However, we did live stream this game, and I was sure to timestamp that entire live stream, so all 9 goals are timestamped. So you can go check that out if you're looking for the live reactions as well. Here's my thoughts on this game, honestly, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 665 or 670 by the end of the year. We only have a couple days left, but I digress. So,
Leave it, you guys.
This game was good. This was a really good first game for Team Canada. Team Canada beats Team Czechia or Team Czech Republic, whatever you want to call it, 6-3. Czechia.
It's not Czechia, it's Czechia.
It's weird. It's hard. Anyway, so Canada has an easier pool by a lot. The hardest team in their division is Finland, which is they're not a rollover. They're not going to roll over for Team Canada. However, in the past, Canada, at least in the round robin phase, hasn't had much problem with Finland. Now, in the tournament phase, that's a different story. Now, it's good here, I think, however, though, that this team got adversity, because this team needed adversity to show how they can play against adversity. They get this in the first period. The first period was a barn burner of a period. Mason Mctavish would put the Team Canada up 1-0, and then in quick succession, just like that, 1, 2, 3 Czech Republic goals back to back to back. One of them coming on the power play, one of them coming after a review because they missed it because it went off the camera in and out very quickly, and one just a nasty move by the Czech player. Well, I'm not even going to pretend. He's on our thumbnail. I don't want to mess up the saying of it, so there's that. But that highlights something interesting. For one, some of the neutral zone awareness was not there in the first period for Team Canada. However, to their credit, second and third period, the coverage was good. The second and third period was like a different hockey game. For example, first period shot count was 8-6. Okay, Team Canada, all right, good. After that, Team Czech Republic only gets like 11 shots maybe in the next 2 periods, and Team Canada gets about like 30 shots in the next 2 periods. It's a very distinct change of pace, and like they needed to go up a few gears. Canada knew that and got better. And Canada's power play was very good tonight. Pretty much, now technically they didn't go perfect on the power play, but they really did. And I'll explain why. There was 3 checks in the box, and they scored twice. So 2 5-on-3 goals. That, in my opinion, is just as good as scoring for each of the guys that are out there, because you scored on the power play. And then they would score a later one, even on the power play, on the 6-3 goal. So they would have really 3 to 4 goals, I would say. 3 goals for 4 power plays that were power play goals. And that's a very good rating, because in the past, historically, the team with the best power play has won the tournament. It's not always the case, but more often than not, it is the case, and that's very good. Cole Perfetti, Jets prospect, which is obviously near and dear to my heart, had a phenomenal game. He looked great. He exemplified what we are looking for in Perfetti. Perfetti is going into a team unit that has a lot of shooters. Kyle Connor, Nikolai Ehlers, even Mark Scheifele on the rare occasion. Guys like that, Pierre-Luc Dubois, these guys know how to shoot the puck. Perfetti is an amazing passer. That third goal, where he just looks through all of the chaos and realizes, my open guy is over there, I will hit that to give Canada the tie late in the first period with 21 seconds left. That is a perfect awareness play. He ends this game with 3 assists. And then let's just talk about other standouts first off. Mason Mctavish does everything on his own on that first goal to make it 1-0 for Team Canada. And then obviously, the story of tonight, Owen Power, the first overall pick by the Buffalo Sabres in this last draft, gets a hat trick in his debut of the tournament. And it was It was really consistent. Honestly, the way that those defensemen played on that power play, it showed that we were the confidence level was there. They were tight on the power play. They trusted their passers to be able to hit that from in tight, because when you're playing tight to the net, the defenders will have a better chance at intercepting your passes. That was not a problem at all. Team Canada was so controlled in that. And then honestly, other than that, I think the only concern I have right now is the goaltending. The goaltending was okay. Like, Malik played a little better, I think, than Garand? However you say his name. I actually think the Czech goalie played better than the Canadian goalie, only based on the shots that he was letting in. He had no hope and a prayer on most of them. A lot of them were one-timers. Like, I think all of Power's goals were pretty much just tap-ins, which he could control. One of them, I think, was a really good shot from the point, but a lot of them was just good play shots. And Garon didn't get a lot of testing after the first period. And I guess from a guy who thinks Casa could be the first goalie, that's kind of like, this is how it's going to go. I'm 100% positive that Casa will play against the Finns, because they're going to split their two goalies 2-2, because we have two games that should be seen not as gimmies, but as easier opponents, and two games that are kind of like possible contenders in the tournament. This was one against a possible contender. The other one is Finland. You give each goalie two games, one against a lighter opponent and a possible contender, and then you see who performs the best, and that's the goal you run with going into the tournament. That's how it should go. So I expect Costa to play against Austria, Garan to play against Germany, and Costa to play against Finland. That's how I expect this to match up. Bedard played well. He did well. His only difficulties, I'd say, were things like trying to get more body position on guys. But you know what? This roster is so deep, there's other guys who can do that, like Mason Mctavish.
And he's 16.
Yes, he's 16. Like,
give him some time.
all in all, I like this game. I'm okay that there were struggles in this game, because there are realistic struggles that I'd rather have now than last year, where we were never, like last year, we were never behind until the gold medal game. That's a problem, because you don't know how to play. The coaching did very well, because the second we got down 3-1, call a timeout, because the 3 goals came in quick succession. You score 23 seconds later. And now there's no panic, because it's a 1-goal game and you are Team Canada. You know you can come back. In the first period, you've scored 2 already in the first. It's a great play, honestly, to call a timeout then and to be as calm and cool and collected as they are. So once again, honestly, just a great game all around. I'd love to hear what you guys thought in the comments down below. What were your thoughts on this game? Don't forget to leave a like on this video as well. Check out all of our socials where you can get in touch with us. All of that, we love communicating with you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day, and I'll chat to you again soon. Thanks for watching.